Here is the second video in our series, and I'm going to talk to you about the exact science behind creating your goals. IT here, talking to you today in video 2 about the exact science behind creating your goals. As you see, I am wearing a brace, and because I just had neck surgery, but you had questions, so I'm answering your questions and I'm pushing through. So here's another video in the series. I have to wear this a few months, so bear with me. Well, let's get started. If you're just joining me, I'm here. Please like and subscribe to my channel. It'll help me out. And also, you can stay informed on any network marketing tips that I will share with you. Now, in this last video that I had talked about how you need to shift your mindset and then measure where you are and where you want to be. And I also talked about how you need to be consistent. In today's video, I will go over the science behind creating the right kind of goals and how to actually meet them. I encourage you to take the time to take in what I'm trying to tell you to heart, because these concepts have helped many people in this industry to break through and actually meet with success. There is a real science behind all this mindset, positive thinking, and it's just like in math when you have a rule that 2 plus 2 equals 4, and when you walk outside, you don't float to the sky because there's a rule of gravity. Just like you're not going to float to the sky. So there's a rule and a science behind why you have successful people and people with no success. So on a piece of paper, draw a triangle so you have a visual of what I'm about to teach you. Now put a T at the top, an F at the bottom left, and an R at the bottom right. And I will explain these to you in a second. But first, I want to talk about the types of goals that people tend to set. The first type is an A-type goal. It's something that you've already done and something that you know you can already do. For example, if your goal is to make 2,000 this month and you've done this already in the past with your job or commissions, then that's not really a goal. You're kind of like going sideways. Let me define a goal for you. A goal is something that you want to acquire that will allow yourself to grow into something bigger than yourself. So this A-type goal is not really a goal, is if you're just going to do the same thing as you've always done. So you're going to go sideways, and there's no inspiration in that. The second type goal, the B-type goal, is a goal that you can think that you can do or what you hope that you can do based on a knowledge from the past. For example, you've already made 2,000 a month, for example, and you want to make 2,500 this month, or 3,000. It's just a tiny increase, and you'll try to work harder and you'll get there, but you'll always go back down the 2,000 the next month because it's not really inspiring. You believe you can do it, you think it's possible. Is not really a growth either. It's a type of goal that has no inspiration, and you get bored and you'll quit. So you go back to that 2,000 again. Now, the third type goal is a C-type goal, and this is my favorite. It's purely and simply it's a goal that is something that you want. It's something that gets you excited, something that you've never done before, and there's no evidence that you could ever, any evidence from the past saying that you can or can't do it. You just simply desire this. For example, you want to make 10,000 per month in your business because this will allow you to have fun and play. This will inspire you to keep going and to go for it, like a new car, a new house, paying off debt so you can travel, such and such. This C-type goal becomes a reality when it is enough to inspire you to grow when you are persistent enough to do so. All of which we will talk about in your triangle that you drew on your paper. So let's get back to that paper. So the F stands for fantasy, the T stands for theory, and the R stands for reality. Now, for your C-type goal, it starts at the fantasy. You can't, you just simply want it. Now, in order for that fantasy to get to a theory, you have to get emotionally involved. So on that line, you put emotionally involved. So in order for you to get the fantasy to the theory. So connecting those two, fantasy and theory, write down EI for emotionally involved. You have to get emotionally involved with that idea of the goal. It's not enough to say, "Oh, I'd like to have that one day," because it's like it's pushed back so far away. It's like you don't really want it. You have to really put yourself in that imagined reality like you're already there, like you already have the house and the car and the money because you're thinking about it so much. It makes you emotional thinking about it. Not necessarily crying. You can be excited about it too, like so excited that you crave it. You have to act like like you have it already. You have to be so emotionally involved that your fantasy turns into a theory. Now, a theory is a hunch without evidence. This is something you inspire to do, something that gets you excited. What if a what if it is possible type thing? When your emotion becomes so strong, that emotion gives your behavior, and how you then act is on that, and how you act then is that's what gives you your results. So now, if you're getting results that are less than what you truly desire, it's because you did not start with the right thought for what you really wanted to have and who you wanted to be. So back to your triangle. In order to take your theory down to reality, you have to ask yourself two questions. Are you able to do this? And are you willing to do this? So are you able? Yes. We are the only species on this planet who can create our environment. The dog, the insect, the plant cannot create from their minds like we humans can. They're just in a state that they're in and that's it. So, yes, when you think so hard about something and persist with that picture in your mind and you get emotionally involved, your behavior changes and therefore your result changes naturally. So, the second question, are you willing to do what it takes? This means you have no plan B, no escape plan. This is where there is no stopping you, no excuses because you made up your mind and you're going to do this. When the desire to change is so strong enough, the discipline has no choice but to follow through. And when you understand that, then you're willing. You have the awareness and you have made the absolute committed decision. So when you are willing and able, that turns it into a true goal. And then that turns it into a reality. When you complete that triangle, you get to do it all over again and build a bigger and better fantasies. And that is the best thing because we humans here are for growth. Because if you're not growing, you're dying and you're remaining stagnant. Write this down. My success is guaranteed, and I'm going to act like it because I will tell you a secret. Your goals want you to. It's not just some random thing that just popped into your head. Your goal is calling for you and to take action on it to bring it into your reality. Now take the next 7 minutes, time time yourself, and write down all the things you want. Really start to get involved in the process. Give details. Be a kid again. Dig deep and connect with what you truly desire. It is time to get creative. Create literally means to bring into existence. Have fun with it. Now go through the free training that I have, learn a piece and do it daily. Learn another piece and add to it daily. And consider teaching what you learn so that when your tribe of followers see that you're helping them, you can then meet with success, just like I'm helping you. Don't believe me? Try me. Click the link in the description or go to successwithisabella.com to start your free training now. And don't forget to like and subscribe, please, and hit that bell so you don't miss a video in this series. Thank you for watching.